Hi, my name is Sarah, and I have two of the most amazing dogs in the entire world. I have the best boyfriend ever who has the third most amazing dog in the entire world. I have the greatest family that one could ask for, and I love working, and I love acting, and I love all of this. And also I have kidney failure, and I'm a 2-time kidney recipient, and I have endometriosis, and I had a freaking hernia that went unnoticed for almost an entire year, and I have this, and I have that, and that list doesn't really ever stop. But that list doesn't hold me back either. I won't let it. According to Psychology Today, last accessed April 13th, 2019, humor is often used as a defense mechanism to guard against overwhelming anxieties. As the article continues, being able to laugh at our trauma does not cause us to ignore it, but rather prepares us to endure it. Overwhelming anxieties created by chronic illness can often leave patients to feel helpless and hopeless, which leads to a manifestation of mental illnesses like depression. And while humor can help to mask the pain for a while, a key treatment to this unique type of mental illness is a support system. Without the constant support of friends and family, it can feel nearly impossible to fight this helplessness. In a recent interview with Self Magazine, where she discusses her 27-year-long battle with chronic illness, Modern Family actress Sarah Hyland explains how having a support system helped her to fight the depression associated with her chronic illness. The Koopa, a dramatic interpretation of Sarah Hyland's interview. About, like 7 years ago, I had my kidney transplant. My dad gave me his. Thanks, Dad. And what most people don't know is that about 2 years ago exactly, I went into rejection. Saying that out loud is so weird. You know, when a family member wants to give you a second chance at life and it fails, it kind of feels like it's your fault. And it's not. It's not. But it does. We did all of these tests and these treatments just trying to save the kidney, but they basically said that the transplanted kidney was like a house that caught on fire because you can't unburn a house. And so that's when it kind of sank in that this was a real issue, and that's when I started dialysis, because everything just went kaput. I needed to be hooked up to a machine 3 times for 4 hours per session, and I'm such a crazy workaholic that I thought I would take the Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday schedule, and then that way only 2 days out of the working week I'd have to be on dialysis. For the first transplant, they cut in like this, and it kind of looks like a samurai sword attack, or maybe even like a shark bite. And then for the nephrectomy, where they take out the old kidney, it's basically the same, just in a different curvature. And then for the second transplant, they did it on this side, so now I have that one from there to there. When they do a kidney transplant, they take the old kidney and they attach it to the new one in the front. They put it right in the front. And kind of sticks out a little bit. I call it my Koopa. my kidney upper pussy area. But for me, it's kind of hard for Koopa to be on display. Still, mentally, it's really difficult, but I think that for someone to have a stomach that looks like the New Jersey Turnpike, it just kind of shows you who I am and what kind of character I have. And I've never really been ashamed to show my scars. I had 7 surgeries before the age of 4, one when I was 20, one when I was 21, and then I was diagnosed with endometriosis. So I had an endometriosis surgery, and when they went in to take out the old kidney, I got a hernia. So I would say probably like 16 surgeries in the course of 27 years. And in May 10th, I had a nephrectomy, which is where they take out the old kidney. And we still don't know what caused the rejection. I mean, it could have been a multitude of things. But at that time, I was very depressed. For years, I contemplated suicide. Because I had gone through 27 years of always being a burden and always having to be looked after and having to be cared for. Because I've always had health issues. And it's a really helpless feeling. Things like this can be really hard on a person. In about July, we found out that my brother was a match. And it was really exciting, but there was still so much to process. You know, when a second family member, someone like a little brother, someone who you're supposed to be looking after, wants to give you a third chance at life, it's scary. Because you don't want to fail them. You can't fail them. And I felt all of this pressure just to make sure that it was good enough. It was the best and worst year of my entire life. It started out horrific and ended with this beautiful beginning of not just a new chapter, but of an entirely new book. Scars are scars. They're just little tally marks of what you've been through as a human being. I'm good, my numbers are stable, and I'm healthy, and I am so thankful for my entire support system. You know, I think love is one of the most important things on this earth. Okay, well, love and health, but love will get you through that. That's what keeps me going.